First and foremost, I just want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to lift him up right now. Just thank you, Father.
Hallelujah.
I want to thank him for this opportunity he's given me to come before you guys and just glorify his name and thank him for the blessings and the things that he's done in my life. Growing up, I grew up with loving family. Grandma raised me. Unfortunately, mom, she had a habit. She was in and out of the system. In and out of prison, typical, story. Unfortunately, as a kid, I seen her growing up, doing some things that, were not, good for a kid my age to see. A lot of those things cling to me growing up and throughout my adolescent life. I made a lot of mistakes. At the age of 18, I started, hitting the county jail. Getting into trouble. I never really gang banged or anything like that. It was, I've always ran on my own, and I myself knew how to get in trouble myself perfectly. I didn't need nobody to hold my hand or say, "Hey, come on, let's go do this." I knew how to do it just fine by myself. But I mean, the good thing is, I learned from all those situations. I formed habits and stuff like that, and it just became a revolving door for me. Finally, I said I came to the decision in my life, I needed to change. The doors were open for me and stuff like that. I got a career truck driving in 2013. I was blessed. I acquired all kinds of little things, material things, and we start to depend on those things. We start to lean on our own understanding. We acquire things, and we start to just separate ourselves from God and acknowledging where those things come from to begin with. And God gives and He takes away, and if you don't acknowledge it, if you don't appreciate it, He will pull that from you, man, and start you back, down here, and that's probably what I needed. How I came here, I was in county jail, I believe it was last year, and I met these two fantastic people, Sister Connie and Sister Jackie. At the county jail, I went to this sermon. They were having a sermon, and I was like, "Yeah, Dream Center, cool. Yeah, let's go." And I showed up. I sat there and I listened, and to see these ladies with so much energy, it was like, you guys on something or what's up? But it was cool. God even reaches people in places that you don't even believe. His hand stretches out. You don't see it, but you'll know. Especially if you're actually willing to receive and be receptive to his calling and to hear his voice, then he'll come. And unfortunately, it's just that's where the seed was planted. I got out of prison. I'm not gonna lie. I went out and made a mistake again. I said, you know what? It's time for me to just clean up my act and really go and do something that's worth doing, living a life that's